Okay, hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a GIS tutorial. Now through this tutorial, we will see how we can extract major roads, minor roads, and other road types from existing land use of any places. For example, for me, I use existing land use of Bishoftu town. So I have to add that existing land use, and then I have to extract or clip my major roads, minor roads, arteries, and local roads. So in order to do that, first I have to add existing land use which is created by GIS experts of land administrative authorities. Now let me add this existing land use. Let's see here. Here this is proposed land use for this town. Now let me add this one. So from this I have a before that I have to add a boundary. That means a boundary of that town, which is Bishoftu. So let me add this administrative boundary, because I extract my road is within this boundary. So in order to do that, I should have a boundary. So now this is my boundary. The next step is add road network inside this boundary. So this is a road network, so add this road center line. So this is all roads found within this study area. So for my study, simply I need major roads, minor roads, and artery, because this is not only just two roads. They are different types of roads. It may be local roads and other footpaths are also found in this. So how can I extract this major road or minor roads for my study? So look, we can extract this road by attribute method. So let me open attribute table. So this is an attribute table. Look, this attribute table show the all characteristics or features of these roads. Look here, surface material is asphalt, and railway also found in this area. So there are different types of roads, but for my study I need only major roads and other additional roads. I don't need these all roads. So how can I extract simply my interests? So to do that, select by attributes first. Make a select by attribute. So this is a box. When I select my interests or roads based on their characteristics, that means. So now let me select my roads which I need to extract from these different types of roads. So to do that, this is an hierarchy of roads. So click on this one and add unique value for all hierarchies. Look, We have a major collector road, a minor collector road, expressway, local roads, major collector road, minor collector road, primary arterial streets, primary arterial state, railway, sub-arterial. This is all a type of roads, but for me, I need simply, let's assume I need simply these three, which is major road, minor collector road, express road, and also I can add another which is railway. So how can I extract these four roads? So we can extract like this. So this is an hierarchy. Let me double click on this one here. If I click double it come to this box. Now I have to do that like this. Let's click OK, because this is a selection system by attribute method. So to do that, we have to follow these steps. So after I click on this equal symbol, I take these major roads. So here, this is the code for major road. The next is I need also other road, which is minor collector road. So in order to select this minor collector road, I have to use this tool. So or I have to say or, and the next I have to double click on this one and get this one here. Then now again I have to click on OK. Let me click on this one now. So here I selected two type of roads, and if I need to add others, I have to say this one again, which is or, and then I have to double click on this one here. I have hierarchy here, and now I should click equal and add this one. This is express one, which I need to extract from my study area. And now also I need other road type. So to do that, I have to say or click on this or, and again I have to click on this hierarchy, and now I have to click this symbol, which is equal, and I find my road in types. This one is my interest. So this is all about how we can select by attributes. So this is 4 roads I selected for my study area. So I use these 4 roads and I can do a suitability analysis. By the way, this is the only road which is important in suitability analysis. You can select based on your interests, based on your standards, but this is simply for the tutorial. So let's take it as for tutorial purpose. Now let me verify. Look, yeah, the expression was successfully verified. Now I can say apply. Yeah, this is all about selected roads. There are some roads which are not selected here, but the road I need for my project or my study is already selected. So what's next? How can I extract these roads? This is the point. So after this we can close this one if you need, and we can leave it as it is. But the way to extract is that we have to export what? We have to export these selected roads by right clicking on this road center and go to data and export data. Look, yeah, this export data box is opened like this. So the exported data can be or is about the selected feature. So those selected features are exported. So this is my objective. That means I need the selected features. So this is an area or this location. I have my export. I place my export data. So if I need, I can select this location from here. But for now, I can accept it as a default. Let me hit OK. So it is exported. Now it's asking me to add my export data to the ArcMap window on here under the table of content. Do you want to add the export data to the map as a layer? A layer? Yes, I need, because my objective is simply extracting this road type. So I have to say OK. Now it's exported like this. This is simply I can rename it. Let me say it's major road. By the way, this is for tutorial, as I said. Don't take it as real work. My objective is giving you a hint how we can extract our interests from any shape files or existing land use. So major road, let me say major road. So this is an extracted road. Now we can close this box. Look, this is the selected road. So I can uncheck this one. Look, this is the road which is extracted, but there are some distortion. So this is due to different incomplete roads. So our objective is not making this road line correct. Our objective is knowing how we can extract the road. So this is the extracted road. So this is all about how we can extract the road from any existing or any shape files. So by using this road, we can create a equidistance or buffer zone for our study area, because if we want to analysis suitability or suitability analysis, we have to create equidistance or buffer zone. So to do that, we have to open a toolbox, Arc toolbox. So how we can create equidistance. Look, here I have a distance, and I have to, or I can click on this equidistance. So the input raster or feature source data is the original data, which is a major road, which is extracted. So this is the location where I should save my equidistance file. I can select if I need, but for me I can accept it as it is, or as a default. So in order to do this, first I have to do something here in this box. That means about the coordinate. So I have to take the coordinate of the existing land use or the existing boundary. So let's use the coordinates of the boundary. the process extent should be also here. My process should be to the extent of the boundary. So let me select boundary, and also I have another setting, raster analysis. Raster analysis here, I have raster analysis. So I mask my equidistance process to the boundary extent. So this is what I have to do. So this is all about. Let me hit OK. Now I can say OK. Look, the equidistance process is undergoing here. Look, it's completed. Yeah, this is equidistance. So the next step is I have to reclassify this equidistance. So how can I classify? I can classify by getting reclassify tools from a tool box. So to get that one, let's click on this arc toolbox. Here I have a reclass, which is help us to reclassify. So reclassify here, then add which one? Add equidistance shapefile. So this is classified to what? To 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But for my purpose, I need this to 5. So how can I classify to 5? I can classify to 5 by this way. Here this is 9, so I can change this one to 5, and here there is the distance from the road, so I can make this one to 250 or 500 based on your standards. To 500 for me. Let me do like this. 750. 750 is 1000. So finally I have to use the maximum distance, which is 3802. So I can make it 4000, up to 4000, from 1000 to up to 4000. So let me say 4000, because unless I say use the maximum one, it can classify based on or by itself. So to do or to avoid that one, I have to give a maximum value. So 4000. So it's bound, it's created or limited to the 4000. So my distance is under 4000. So it cannot disturb me, or it can't create or classify by itself. This is all about. Now I can say okay. Okay. Here also, if I need, I can change like previous. Here I can select administrative boundary, process extent, administrative boundary, raster analysis, analysis. It should mask it to the extent of the boundary. So this is all about the setting I should consider. Now let's okay. Now let me say okay. So look, are you see here? My classification is completed like this. Yeah, It's classified into 5 based on the distance or the standard I give for the classification, reclassifying. So now I can say if my suitability analysis about residential area, I can say the shorter distance from the residential area is very suitable for building residential area. So this one is very suitable. That means if residential area is nearest to the road, it can give more accesses. But if my suitability analysis is for waste disposal, the waste disposal site should be far away from the road because it have its own impacts if it's nearest to the road. So the suitable site should be 5. That means this is a very far away from the road. So this area is suitable if our suitability analysis or site selection is for waste disposal. But if our site selection is for a residential area, the first one is very suitable. So this is based on your standard or your objective. This is all about. But here I have to show, or I wanted to show you something, how we can write description. We can write a description by double click on here or by right click on the property. Look, assume this suitability analysis is for residential area. So this is the nearest place to residential area. So this site is suitable for residential area. So I can say this is suitable, very high suitable, very high suitable. Very high suitable, moderate suitable, low suitable, this one is unsuitable. So we can edit like this to give more description for our suitability analysis, and we can add this one to the map legend. When we create a map, suitability map, so look, you see, number one, which is this color, is very suitable. By the way, if you need to change the color, we can also change the color like this by click on that one, by clicking or by double clicking. Look, I can change this to suitable means green. This one is yellow. This one accept that it is this one also. This can be red, which is not unsuitable. Look, we can change the color for our map like this. So this is a map or suitability map, road suitability map, major road suitability maps. That means, as I said, if our objective is site selection for residential, the site which is nearest to the road is more suitable. But if our objective is a site selection for waste disposal, the site which is far away from the road is more suitable for waste disposal. So this is all about. For now it's enough. I will Here, the another activity we have to do is we have to create a map, this utility map. So I will show you this utility map creation in other video. For now, it's enough. Thank you.